In Islam, personal development and spiritual growth are essential aspects of a believer's life. The types of people you associate with can have a significant impact on your journey of faith and character development. Here are 12 types of people to avoid for your personal development according to Islamic teachings. 1. Hypocrites, munafiqun. People who pretend to be righteous but secretly oppose the teachings of Islam can lead you astray. In Islam, the term hypocrites, munafiqun, refers to individuals who outwardly profess faith in Islam but secretly harbor disbelief or opposition to its teachings. Hypocrisy is considered one of the gravest spiritual ailments in Islam and is condemned repeatedly in the Quran and Hadith. The Quran dedicates entire passages to describe the characteristics and consequences of hypocrisy, emphasizing the need for Muslims to be vigilant and avoid such individuals. Hypocrites often present themselves as devout believers, but their actions and intentions betray their true beliefs. They may attend prayers, give charity, and speak in support of Islamic principles. Yet their hearts are not aligned with their outward appearance. They may harbor malicious intent, deceive others, or work against the interests of the Muslim community. The danger of associating with hypocrites lies in their ability to subtly influence and manipulate others. Their deceptive behavior can sow discord within the community, spread falsehoods, and erode trust among believers. Hypocrites may also attempt to undermine the faith of sincere Muslims by promoting ideas or practices contrary to the teachings of Islam. In personal relationships, hypocrites can pose a significant threat to one's spiritual and moral development. By associating with such individuals, one may inadvertently absorb their deceptive practices, adopt their negative attitudes, or become complicit in their harmful behavior. Furthermore, relying on hypocrites for guidance or support can lead to confusion and misguidance in matters of faith. Islamic teachings emphasize the importance of honesty, sincerity, and integrity in all aspects of life. Therefore, Muslims are advised to avoid hypocrites and seek the company of righteous and pious individuals who can inspire and support them on their journey of faith. By distancing themselves from hypocrites, believers can protect their own spiritual well-being and contribute positively to the Muslim community. 2. Slanderers, murmuring or namimah. Those who spread rumors and gossip can harm your relationships and reputation. In Islam, slander, known as namimah, is a grave sin that involves spreading false information or malicious gossip about others with the intention of causing harm. Slander is considered one of the most damaging actions a person can commit because it can lead to the destruction of reputations, relationships, and trust within a community. The Quran and Hadith strongly condemn slander, emphasizing the importance of speaking the truth and maintaining the dignity of others. Slanderous behavior can manifest in various ways, such as spreading false accusations, exaggerating or distorting the truth, and sharing private or confidential information without permission. This behavior can damage the honor and reputation of the individuals involved and sow discord within the community. In addition, slander can lead to enmity and hatred among people, disrupting the social harmony that Islam seeks to promote. One of the major dangers of slander is its potential to incite injustice and discrimination. When false information is spread about a person, it can lead to unfair treatment, exclusion, or even legal repercussions for the individual in question. The person who engages in slander also risks their own spiritual well-being, as they are engaging in sinful behavior and violating the rights of others. Islam teaches that the tongue is a powerful tool that should be used responsibly. Muslims are encouraged to avoid idle talk, backbiting, and slanderous speech. Instead, they are advised to speak words of kindness and truth, and to uphold justice and fairness in their interactions with others. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, emphasized the importance of guarding one's tongue, stating that a true believer is one who keeps their words pure and refrains from harming others through speech. By avoiding slanderous individuals, Muslims can protect their own integrity and spiritual growth. They can also contribute to a more harmonious and just community where trust and respect among members are preserved. 3. Backbiters, ghibah. People who speak ill of others behind their backs create negativity and discord. In Islam, backbiting, ghibah, is a serious sin that involves speaking negatively about someone behind their back in a way that they would dislike if they were present. This can include discussing a person's faults, mistakes, or private matters without their knowledge or consent. The Quran and Hadith strongly condemn backbiting, likening it to eating the flesh of a dead brother, which is a vivid metaphor for how abhorrent this behavior is in the eyes of Allah. Backbiting can have far-reaching negative consequences. It can damage relationships, sow discord within a community, and tarnish a person's reputation. When someone engages in backbiting, they harm the person they are speaking about, as well as themselves and those who listen. The person who listens to backbiting also bears responsibility, as they are complicit in the sin by allowing it to continue. Backbiting often stems from jealousy, resentment, or the desire to elevate oneself at the expense of others. It can also arise from the need for social acceptance or the desire to fit in with a particular group. However, engaging in this behavior is detrimental to one's spiritual and moral development, as it goes against the principles of honesty, respect, and compassion that Islam promotes. Islam encourages Muslims to avoid backbiting and instead focus on speaking positively about others or refraining from speaking about them altogether. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, emphasized the importance of guarding one's tongue and speaking only what is beneficial and true. He advised Muslims to consider whether their words would be pleasing to Allah and whether they would want to hear the same words said about themselves. To protect oneself from the harm of backbiting, it is important to avoid individuals who engage in this behavior. By distancing themselves from backbiters, Muslims can maintain their own integrity and contribute to a more positive and supportive community. Additionally, individuals should strive to hold themselves accountable and seek forgiveness from those they may have wronged through backbiting. 4. Arrogant individuals. Those who are proud and disdainful towards others can lead you away from humility and modesty. In Islam, arrogance, kibr, is a grave sin that involves an inflated sense of self-importance and superiority over others. Arrogant individuals may display haughty behavior, look down upon others, and believe themselves to be inherently better than others due to their wealth, status, knowledge, or abilities. The Quran and Hadith strongly condemn arrogance, emphasizing the importance of humility and modesty in all aspects of life. Arrogance can manifest in a variety of ways, such as boasting about one's achievements, dismissing the opinions or contributions of others, or treating others with disdain and disrespect. An arrogant person may seek to dominate conversations, take credit for the work of others, or belittle those they perceive as beneath them. This behavior can alienate others and create an environment of division and resentment. In Islam, arrogance is seen as a barrier to spiritual growth and closeness to Allah. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, warned that no one with even a mustard seed of arrogance in their heart would enter paradise, emphasizing the severity of this sin. Arrogant individuals may struggle to accept guidance or advice from others, making it difficult for them to recognize their own faults and work on self-improvement. Arrogance can also lead to unjust behavior and mistreatment of others. An arrogant person may disregard the rights and feelings of those around them, failing to acknowledge their inherent dignity as human beings. This can result in harm to others and disrupt the sense of justice and equality that Islam seeks to establish. Muslims are encouraged to cultivate humility and avoid associating with arrogant individuals. By distancing themselves from those who display haughty behavior, believers can protect their own spiritual well-being and contribute to a more harmonious and respectful community. Islam teaches that true greatness lies in humility, as it allows individuals to acknowledge their dependence on Allah and treat others with compassion and respect. To overcome arrogance, Muslims can engage in self-reflection, seek forgiveness for past arrogance, and strive to treat others with kindness and humility. By doing so, they can strengthen their relationship with Allah and foster positive relationships with those around them. 5. Deceivers. People who are dishonest and untrustworthy can mislead you and damage your trust in others. In Islam, deception and dishonesty are regarded as serious moral failings that go against the principles of truthfulness and integrity. Individuals who deceive others may lie, manipulate, or mislead to achieve their own goals at the expense of others. The Quran and Hadith strongly emphasize the importance of honesty and transparency in all aspects of life, and they condemn any form of deceitful behavior. Deceptive individuals often use lies, half-truths, or misleading statements to influence or control others. This can manifest in various ways, such as making false promises, hiding important information, or manipulating facts to suit their agenda. Deception can harm relationships, erode trust, and create confusion and misunderstandings within a community. Islam places a high value on honesty, considering it a fundamental aspect of a believer's character. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, emphasized the importance of truthfulness, stating that it leads to righteousness and ultimately to paradise, while falsehood leads to sin and hell. Muslims are encouraged to be honest in their speech, actions, and intentions, and to avoid any form of deceit. Deception can have serious consequences for both the deceiver and the person being deceived. For the deceiver, it can lead to a loss of credibility and respect, as well as spiritual consequences for engaging in sinful behavior. For the person being deceived, it can result in betrayal, harm, or loss. By associating with deceptive individuals, one risks becoming complicit in their dishonesty or being misled by their falsehoods. This can impede personal growth and spiritual development, as it creates a barrier to understanding the truth and making informed decisions. Muslims are encouraged to surround themselves with truthful and trustworthy individuals who will support and uplift them in their journey of faith. By distancing themselves from deceptive individuals, believers can protect their integrity and contribute to a more honest and just community. To cultivate a habit of truthfulness, Muslims can practice being honest in all situations, even when it may be difficult or uncomfortable. By striving for truth in their words and actions, they can strengthen their relationship with Allah and build a reputation of integrity and trustworthiness. 6. Ungrateful people. Those who show no appreciation for Allah's blessings or other people's kindness may influence you negatively. In Islam, showing gratitude and appreciation is a key aspect of character development and spiritual growth. Ungrateful people, on the other hand, fail to recognize or acknowledge the blessings they have received from Allah and the kindness shown to them by others. Such individuals can have a negative impact on your personal development and faith. Ungrateful individuals may exhibit attitudes of entitlement or discontentment, always focusing on what they lack rather than appreciating what they have. They may complain about their circumstances, resent others for their success, or downplay the value of gifts or help they receive. This lack of gratitude can lead to bitterness and a negative outlook on life. In Islam, gratitude is considered a fundamental virtue that brings one closer to Allah and promotes humility and contentment. The Quran repeatedly emphasizes the importance of giving thanks to Allah for His countless blessings. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, also encouraged believers to express gratitude, both to Allah and to the people who do good to them. Ungrateful behavior can harm relationships and hinder one's ability to form meaningful connections with others. It can also create an atmosphere of negativity, making it difficult to maintain a positive and uplifting environment. Furthermore, ungrateful individuals may miss out on opportunities for personal and spiritual growth by failing to appreciate the lessons and experiences that come their way. By avoiding ungrateful people, you can protect your own sense of gratitude and maintain a positive outlook on life. Surrounding yourself with individuals who express thankfulness and appreciation can inspire you to cultivate these virtues in your own life. Practicing gratitude can help you find contentment in your circumstances, strengthen your faith, and foster strong, supportive relationships. To nurture gratitude, Muslims can regularly reflect on the blessings they have received, express thanks to Allah in prayer, and show appreciation to those who help them. By developing a habit of gratitude, you can enhance your spiritual well-being and live a more fulfilling and meaningful life. 7. Immoral people. Individuals who engage in actions contrary to Islamic ethics can tempt you away from righteousness. In Islam, being judgmental and critical of others without just cause is discouraged, as it can harm relationships and impede personal development. Judgmental individuals tend to criticize, condemn, or assess others harshly based on their own subjective opinions, often without a full understanding of the circumstances. This behavior can lead to division, misunderstandings, and a lack of compassion within a community. Judgmental individuals may judge others based on their appearance, social status, or perceived level of religiosity. They may criticize people's actions, beliefs, or choices without considering their context or intentions. This can create an atmosphere of negativity and can cause those who are judged to feel isolated, misunderstood, or unfairly treated. In Islam, one of the key principles is treating others with fairness and compassion. The Quran and Hadith emphasize the importance of avoiding hasty judgments and instead being understanding and forgiving towards others. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, encouraged believers to look for the good in others and to give people the benefit of the doubt. Judgmental behavior can lead to a lack of empathy and respect for others. It can also cause individuals to become overly focused on the faults of others rather than addressing their own shortcomings. This can hinder personal growth and spiritual development as it diverts attention away from self-improvement and humility. By avoiding judgmental individuals, you can protect your own sense of compassion and maintain a positive and inclusive outlook on others. Surrounding yourself with people who strive to understand and support others can inspire you to cultivate empathy and kindness in your own life. To overcome judgmental tendencies, Muslims can practice self-reflection, strive to understand different perspectives, and avoid making assumptions about others. By focusing on one's own growth and treating others with respect, individuals can contribute to a more harmonious and supportive community. Additionally, Muslims can seek forgiveness for past instances of judgmental behavior and work towards being more patient and understanding in their interactions with others. 8. Materialistic individuals. Those who prioritize worldly gains over spiritual values can distract you from focusing on your faith. In Islam, enabling harmful behaviors in others is considered contrary to the principles of promoting righteousness and preventing wrongdoing. Enablers are individuals who encourage or facilitate unhealthy or sinful actions in others, whether intentionally or unintentionally. This can hinder personal development and spiritual growth for both the enabler and the person being enabled. Enabling can take many forms, such as encouraging someone to indulge in harmful habits, like substance abuse or gambling, covering up for someone's mistakes, or supporting unethical behavior in order to avoid conflict. Enablers might offer excuses for someone's bad behavior, provide financial or emotional support for destructive habits, or turn a blind eye to wrongdoing. By enabling harmful behaviors, individuals may feel they are helping others or showing loyalty. However, this approach often perpetuates negative patterns and prevents the person being enabled from facing the consequences of their actions or seeking help. This can lead to a cycle of dependency and can have long-term detrimental effects on the person being enabled. Islam teaches the importance of enjoining what is good and forbidding what is wrong. Believers are encouraged to guide and support one another in righteousness and truth. Enabling behavior goes against these teachings by allowing or even encouraging others to continue on a path of sin or self-destruction. Associating with enablers can also negatively impact your own personal development. By being around individuals who support or engage in harmful behaviors, you may be influenced to adopt similar attitudes or actions. This can hinder your ability to grow spiritually and morally. Instead of enabling, Muslims are encouraged to practice tough love and offer constructive support to those struggling with harmful behaviors. This might include setting boundaries, offering guidance, and encouraging others to seek help or make positive changes in their lives. By distancing yourself from enablers and avoiding enabling behavior in your own life, you can protect your integrity and promote a culture of accountability and support within your community. This approach can help individuals face their challenges, make positive changes, and work towards becoming better versions of themselves. 9. Envious people. People who harbor jealousy and resentment can disrupt your peace of mind and lead you to negative thoughts. In Islam, envy, hasad, is a destructive emotion that can harm both the person who feels it and the person it is directed towards. Envious individuals harbor jealousy and resentment towards others due to their success, wealth, talents, or other perceived advantages. This negative emotion can disrupt one's inner peace and lead to sinful behavior, making it important to avoid associating with envious people for your personal development. Envy can manifest in various ways, such as begrudging someone their achievements, hoping for their downfall, or feeling upset when others receive blessings. Envious individuals may gossip about those they envy, spread rumors, or engage in sabotage to diminish the achievements of others. This behavior can create discord and tension within a community. Islam teaches believers to be content with what Allah has provided for them and to avoid comparing themselves to others in a negative way. The Quran emphasizes the importance of gratitude and recognizing that Allah distributes His bounties as He wills. Envy contradicts this teaching by fostering dissatisfaction and a sense of entitlement. The dangers of envy extend beyond the individual feeling it. Envy can lead to harmful actions towards others, such as unjustly criticizing or undermining them. It can also cause strained relationships and social division, as envious individuals may struggle to celebrate the success or happiness of those around them. By avoiding envious people, you can protect yourself from the negative influence of their resentment and jealousy. Surrounding yourself with individuals who are supportive and genuinely happy for the success of others can inspire you to cultivate similar attitudes of gratitude and generosity. To overcome envy, Muslims can focus on their own blessings and achievements rather than fixating on what others have. Practicing gratitude and humility can help shift one's perspective away from envy and towards contentment. Additionally, praying for those you may feel envious of can foster compassion and help you let go of negative feelings. By cultivating a mindset of appreciation and trust in Allah's plan, you can strengthen your spiritual well-being and build positive, supportive relationships with others. 10. Oppressors. Individuals who commit injustices and wrong others can set a bad example and influence you negatively. In Islam, the concept of time management and respecting one's time is important for personal development and fulfilling one's responsibilities. Time wasters are individuals who do not respect their own time or the time of others, often engaging in unproductive or distracting activities that can hinder progress and growth. Associating with such people can impact your ability to manage your time effectively and achieve your goals. Time wasters may engage in activities such as excessive socializing without purpose, frequent procrastination, or engaging in idle talk and gossip. They may also distract others with unnecessary interruptions or monopolize conversations with trivial matters. This behavior can lead to wasted time and a lack of focus on tasks that are more meaningful and beneficial. In Islam, time is viewed as a precious resource and a trust from Allah. Believers are encouraged to use their time wisely and productively, engaging in acts of worship, seeking knowledge, and fulfilling their responsibilities. The Quran and Hadith emphasize the importance of making the most of one's time and not squandering it on unproductive or harmful activities. Being in the company of time wasters can lead to a lack of productivity and a failure to prioritize important tasks. It can also create an environment where others may adopt similar unproductive habits, affecting the overall well-being and progress of a community. To avoid the negative influence of time wasters, Muslims are encouraged to seek the company of individuals who value their time and strive to use it in ways that benefit themselves and others. This includes people who are goal-oriented, focused, and mindful of their responsibilities. By setting boundaries and managing your interactions with time wasters, you can protect your own time and ensure that you are using it effectively. This may involve limiting social engagements that lack purpose or redirecting conversations away from idle talk to more meaningful topics. Practicing self-discipline and time management can help you achieve your goals and fulfill your duties. By making the most of your time, you can contribute positively to your personal development, spiritual growth, and overall success in life. 11. Negligent people. Those who neglect their religious duties and responsibilities can discourage you from being diligent in your worship. In Islam, it's important to avoid people who encourage or engage in unlawful, haram activities, as such individuals can negatively impact one's personal development and spiritual growth. Unlawful activities encompass actions that are explicitly forbidden by Islamic teachings, such as consuming alcohol, engaging in gambling, participating in immoral or unethical behavior, or engaging in any activities that violate the teachings of the Quran and Hadith. People who engage in haram activities may influence others to partake in such behaviors, either directly through persuasion or indirectly by normalizing them. This can lead to a weakening of one's faith and values, as well as the potential for committing sins. Additionally, being around such individuals may result in being associated with their wrongdoings, which can harm one's reputation and standing in the community. Islam places great emphasis on living a life that adheres to the teachings of the religion, which includes avoiding any haram actions. Believers are encouraged to choose companions who are righteous and pious, as their influence can inspire and support personal growth and a stronger connection with Allah. Engaging in haram activities can have both immediate and long-term consequences. In the short term, it can lead to negative outcomes such as financial loss, health problems, and damaged relationships. In the long term, it can impact one's spiritual well-being and distance them from the path of righteousness. To avoid falling into the trap of engaging in haram activities, it's important to be mindful of one's company and choose friends and companions who share similar values and strive to uphold Islamic principles. Muslims are encouraged to seek guidance from the Quran and Hadith, as well as from knowledgeable and trustworthy scholars, to understand what is considered haram and how to avoid it. By distancing yourself from those who engage in unlawful activities and seeking the company of righteous individuals, you can protect your faith and focus on personal development. This approach can help you live a life that is aligned with Islamic teachings, leading to a greater sense of peace, fulfillment, and closeness to Allah. 12. Influencers of bid'ah, innovation in religion. People who introduce unfounded practices or beliefs in religion can mislead you from the true teachings of Islam. In Islam, people who lack compassion and empathy can hinder personal development and spiritual growth. These individuals often struggle to understand or share the feelings and experiences of others, leading to insensitivity, indifference, and a lack of concern for the well-being of those around them. Associating with such people can have a negative impact on your own capacity for empathy and kindness. People who lack compassion may display cold or dismissive behavior towards others' suffering or challenges. They may be quick to judge or criticize without taking the time to understand the context of a situation. This can result in strained relationships and a lack of support within a community. Islam emphasizes the importance of compassion and mercy as fundamental values. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is known for his mercy and kindness towards all, including those who opposed him. Believers are encouraged to emulate his example by showing compassion towards others, especially those in need, and by offering support and understanding. Being in the company of individuals who lack compassion can affect your ability to develop empathy and kindness towards others. This can hinder your relationships and prevent you from forming meaningful connections based on mutual respect and understanding. To foster compassion in your life, it's important to seek out the company of individuals who value empathy and kindness. Surrounding yourself with people who show concern for others' well-being can inspire you to cultivate these qualities in your own life. In addition to choosing compassionate companions, Muslims can work on developing empathy by actively listening to others, seeking to understand different perspectives, and being mindful of their own attitudes and reactions. Practicing gratitude and humility can also help shift focus away from judgment and towards appreciation for the diversity of human experiences. By distancing yourself from those who lack compassion and striving to be more empathetic and kind, you can improve your relationships and contribute to a more supportive and just community. Cultivating compassion aligns with Islamic teachings and can enhance your spiritual growth and personal development.